One Piece starts out feeling light, like it's all laughs, adventure, and chasing dreams. But then it hits you with moments that just break you. These are the scenes that hurt, heal, and remind us why this anime means so much to us. Here are the 30 One Piece moments that left us broken. We're starting small, but this one hurts. Number 30, Choo-Choo defending his owner's shop. In Orange Town, Choo-Choo guarded his late owner's pet shop like it was all he had left. No powers, just pure loyalty. It's one of the earliest signs One Piece wasn't just goofy, it had heart. And from a loyal dog to a loyal queen, number 29 is Otohime's death. Otohime nearly united fishmen and humans, but right when peace felt possible, one of her own gunned her down. Her dreams survived through her children, but her death showed just how deep hate can run. From a dream cut short to a heart crushed, number 28 is Sanji's heartbreak. Sanji believed Pudding was the one bright spot in everything he was forced to leave behind. He opened up, cooked for her, and thought she cared, until he overheard it was all a lie. If you've ever been heartbroken, this scene hits deep. From one broken heart to a broken army, number 27 is Kinemon's plea. The Scabbards gave everything and still lost. Kinemon cried, asking Luffy to finish what they couldn't. That wasn't just surrender, it was trust. And Luffy picked it up without blinking. From one silent promise to a goodbye no one remembers, number 26 is Pudding's last wish. She hated Sanji, then loved him deeply. So she used her power to kiss him goodbye and erase the moment. No words, no farewell, just a memory she kept for herself. From forgotten memories to ones Luffy will never let go. Number 25 is Sabo's return. Luffy thought both his brothers were gone, so seeing Sabo alive brought everything back, the grief, the guilt, and finally, a sense of relief. He didn't lose everyone after all. From one brother found to one legend lost, number 24 is Odin's execution. Odin endured humiliation for years, then carried his retainers through boiling oil so they could escape. He faced death smiling because he never gave in, and that's what made him unforgettable. From one man who gave everything to one who gave his life, number 23 is Pedro's sacrifice. Pedro lit the fuse and took himself out so the crew could escape Whole Cake Island. He believed in the future more than his own. That kind of faith doesn't need a spotlight, it just hits. From death for the future to a child robbed of the past. Number 22 is Koala's breakdown. Koala had been a slave for so long she forgot how to feel. But when Fisher Tiger saved her, she finally cried. It wasn't dramatic, just quiet, raw, and honest. From a child rescued to a hero abandoned, number 21 is No Land's execution. Nolan told the truth about a golden city, but the island vanished, and he paid with his life. They called him a liar. He died waving to a friend that never got to see him again. From a truth no one believed to a choice no one saw coming, Number 20 is Mocha's sacrifice. Mocha saw the other kids about to eat poison, so she ate it all herself. She ran, terrified, trying to protect them. She was just a kid, and that's exactly why it hit so hard.
なんでこれがこのキャンディーのショーモチャはお前たちを助けるためこの身を犠牲にして
From saving others to failing to save someone you love. Number 19 is Toko's grief. Toko watched her father get executed and ran to him, smiling through tears, hoping he'd wake up. He didn't. She tried anyway, and that's what made it so hard to watch.
お父ちゃん生き返ってお父ちゃん
From one daughter's pain to a son no one wanted. Number 18 is Sanji's childhood. Sanji was locked away, called a failure, and left behind by his own family. The only comfort he had was cooking for his mother, and then he lost her too.
私がお前の父親であることは絶対に人前では口に出さないでくれ。誰にも知られたくない汚点なのだ。
From surviving hate to being forgotten by the one you love, number 17 is Kiro's and Scarlet's story. Scarlet was shot while trying to feed Rebecca and died in Kiro's arms. She didn't recognize him, and as a toy, he couldn't even feel her go. That was the moment he truly lost her.
かせて待ってます。
私だ、キロスだ。スカーレット。ああ、死にゆく君の体温すらも感じない。スカーレット。
From a forgotten love to a final goodbye, number 16 is Ginny's death. Kuma found Ginny too late, dying from disease after years of suffering. All he could do was hold her and save the child she left behind. It wasn't a rescue. It was a farewell.
Ginny! 安心してくれ。この子は俺が育てる。
From being too late to losing everything in a blink. Number 15 is Straw Hat's separation at Saba Odi. The crew was ready for the new world, but they were completely outmatched. One by one, Kuma made them disappear. And Luffy? He couldn't stop it. That scream, that breakdown, it changed him.
なんだ
From losing them all to pushing them away, number 14 is Sanji fighting Luffy. Sanji kept hitting Luffy, trying to push him away. But Luffy didn't fight back, he just took it. And when it was over, Sanji walked off in tears. He didn't want to leave the crew. He just thought he had no other choice. Choice.
必ず戻ってこいサンジーお前がいねえと俺は海賊王になれねえ
From one painful goodbye to a hidden truth, number 13 is Senyor Pink's backstory. After losing their son, Senyor Pink's wife fell into a coma. The only thing that gave her peace was seeing him dressed like their baby, so he did it every day. Not for laughs, just to hold on to what little he had left.
おはよう、ルシアン。
From quiet devotion to loud grief, number 12 is Dad Dan hitting Garp. After Ace's death, Dad Dan snapped and beat Garp for not stopping it. And Garp just stood there, saying nothing, because he knew she was right.
手の届く距離で二人を救えなかったガープさんが一番辛いに決まってるじゃない
違う。一番辛いのはルフィのやつだ。
From one punch that couldn't fix the past to a fight no one wanted. Number 11 is Luffy versus Usopp. They clashed over the going merry, but it was really about pride and pain. Usopp wanted to prove something. Luffy didn't want to fight. But they did, and it broke them both.
メリーゴはお前の好きにしろよ。この先の海へ俺たちは進む。
From friends torn apart to the death of a legend. Number 10 is Whitebeard's final stand. Whitebeard took every hit and never fell. He protected his crew, made his mark on history, and died standing, a true legend to the end.
Hey! 許せ、息子たち。さらばだ、息子たち。
From one man who stood tall to one who stood aside, number 9 is Bon Clay's sacrifice. Impelled down was hell, and Bon Clay knew the price. He said goodbye with tears running through his eyes, held the doors, and let Luffy escape. It's pure loyalty, like a newfound brother who stood by them until the very end. From sacrifice in a prison to one trapped in memory, number 8 is Brook's backstory. His crew knew death was coming, so they played, laughed, sang Bink's Saki as they dropped one by one. Instruments fell silent until only Brook was left. Alone? The song never stopped. It just got lonelier. From a song fading out to a voice that never stopped caring, number 7 is Corazon's death. He chose to not speak, but his actions said everything. He saved Law, shielded him from Doflamingo, and died quietly in the snow with a smile. He knew Law would live, and that was enough.
じゃ、隣町で落ち合おう。愛してるぜ。
From saving a child to one finally asking for help, number 6 is Nami asking for help. Nami carried her village, her grief, and her mother's death. When Arlong betrayed her, she snapped. She stabbed her arm, collapsed, and finally asked for help. That one cry changed everything.
ルフィ、助けて。当たり前だ！行くぞ。
From one cry for help to one for life. Number 5 is Robin saying she wants to live. Robin spent her whole life running from the government, from her past, from anyone who got close. But when the Straw Hats stood up for her, even declaring war just to save her, something in her finally broke. For the first time, she stopped running, and she chose to live.
ロビン！行きたいと！イエー！行きたい！私も一緒に海へ連れてって！
From choosing life to someone who gave it away. Number 4 is Chopper's past. Everyone saw him as a monster, except Dr. Hiluluk. He gave Chopper hope and inspired him to become a doctor who could cure anything. And when he died, he did it with a smile. Chopper never forgot him. Because real death only comes when you're forgotten.
ワポール様！待て！ここから立ち去れ！もうこれ以上この国の犠牲になるな！頼む！
医者を教えてください。だって治せない病気はないんだから。
From losing a mentor to losing a friend with a soul, number 3 is going Mary's goodbye. The Going Merry carried them through everything. When it couldn't go any further, they let it rest, but they never expected it to say goodbye. It wasn't just a ship, it was family. And honestly, I didn't expect to cry that hard for a boat, but I did.
俺たちの方だぞメリーごめんつーならだけど僕は幸せだった。今まで大切にしてくれてどうもありがとう。僕は本当に幸せだった。君たちがいたから。
From one farewell to one last gift, number 2 is Kuma's sacrifice. Kuma gave up everything to save Bonnie, his body, his mind, who he was. Before losing himself completely, he asked Vegapunk to tell her happy 10th birthday. Vegapunk pulled the lever through tears, and Kuma quietly accepted his fate. As a dad, too, that scene made me tear up as I'd do the same in a heartbeat.
ありがとう。ボニーに会ったらこう伝えてくれないか。10歳の誕生日おめでとう。
And from all the pain to the one that still wrecks us, number 1 is Ace's death. Luffy went through hell to save him, but still lost him. Ace died in his arms, and Luffy's scream cut through the war and the world. One Piece was never the same after that. And honestly, it hit me hard imagining losing someone you love and knowing there's nothing you can do to bring them back.
俺がこれから言うことを後からみんなに伝えてくれ。親父、みんな、そしてルフィ、ありがとう。
And that's the list. Tell me which moment broke you the most. Catch you on the next list. Have a good day.